I got some bags to fill. A couple of people ordered some of what I consider one of my favorites. Oh, look at all that light. Um, got some bags I gotta fill. Anywho, so I figured I'd go live and talk to y'all guys about some stuff. I want to remind you before we get too far into it. Who we got here? What's up, man? You're the first one in the house. How you doing? How you doing? Let me put my spectacles on because it's hard for me to read some stuff sometimes. You know what I mean? How you doing out there? Is that Leo? How you doing, Leo? Is this your first time in my chat, Leo? Let me know. Let me know if this is first time in my chat. Oh, snap. Mexicali's in the house. Mexicali. Leo, is this your first time here? I need to know. Not anything bad. I just would like to know so that I can greet you properly. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, Scuba Steve-O, what's up, man? How you doing? Leo, not the first time, LOL. Really? When was the last time you was here? For some reason, did you go by a different name? How long has it been? Well, if it's not your first time, man, I appreciate you being here. For reals. For reals. Why can't I find none of that stuff up here? Anyway, so, yeah, I got some, oh, there goes menagerie. I got some bags to fill, but I wanna tell y'all guys about something exciting going on tomorrow. Yeah, Funk, it's noisy. Hold on, wait. Leo, you noisy? Leo, you noisy? I think I was talking about you the other day, man. I was talking about you. No, I was saying, what's that? Yeah, I was talking to Mexicali that there was a person that he was showing me a YouTube channel, and I was like, he looked like you. He looked like you. That's where I remember. Anyway, well, so I wanted to talk to you guys about some things that I'm very excited about tomorrow. Oh, I'm noisy. I thought you meant noisy. You know what? You can kiss my naturally brown butt there, Mexicali. How about that? Kiss my naturally brown butt. You know what I mean? I'm noisy. I'm Puerto Rican, so what? Yeah, I'm noisy, so what? Leo thinks that's funny. If Leo thinks that's funny, then it is what it is. Then good. I'm glad that whole scenario happened. As long as Leo's happy, I'm happy. Mexicali, you could kiss it. Kiss it, Mexicali, kiss it. Cam Jam, thank you, ma'am. What's up? What am I doing here? Okay, I gotta go over here so I can read what you guys are saying, because you know my eyes be like not eyeing. Aqua Fury. Who we got in here? Oh, God, I'm telling you, man, my eyes suck butt. I need my spectacles. Let me get my spectacles. Oh, snap. Look at... Oh, man. What's up, Fleshy? How you living, brother? How you living? So, yeah, I got some bags I got to fill. I got to fill bags with one of my favorite products, which is the nano powder. I'm surprised that it's my favorite product, to be honest with you. And it's only one of my favorite product because y'all guys love that crap. And if you guys like it, then I like it. But I wanted to talk to you about two things coming up that's pretty damn awesome. The first thing coming up, it's ongoing. It's not even coming up. It's going right now. And that is the angelfish competition. Don't sleep on this competition. People are going to be getting, this is what the prizes is going to be. So you guys need to know about it. You can go out and buy yourself an angel. All right. You go out and buy yourself an angel and enter it in the competition and possibly win, which I would consider is a really, really good prize. So here we go. We're gonna go with the third place is gonna get, I believe, what did I write? Like 3 bags of fish food, right? 3 bags of my fish food. It's gonna be It's gonna be three different. It's gonna be well, you know what? It's gonna be directed towards angel, so it's gonna be the 55, 15, the 50, 15, and the spironilla pellets. Right? That's what it's gonna be. Those three bags. No, you know what? It's gonna be the 50, 15. If it's gonna be well, it depends. We'll go over that. Which ones it's gonna be? It's gonna be 3 bags of fish food. So that's 3 pounds of fish food for the number 3 place winner. Number 2 winner is gonna be winning 6 uno dos tres 6 blue angelfish and 1 pound of fish food, which will be 55 probiotic grow out, 55% protein, probiotic, and vitamins. So that's 6 blue angels and 1 pound of grow out food. Oh, just in time for prize. Yeah. So that's what second place is gonna win. First place is gonna win. This is what the first place winner is gonna win. And the reason why I kind of go in a little bit, but now mind you, this is the first competition we're doing of this type. So if the participation turns out right, if participation turnout is good, if we do this again, we'll do this again. Maybe with other fish. Definitely, we'll do it again with other angels. But if participation works out, and you guys really participate, we'll do it with different types of fish. You know what I mean? But first place winner is going to be winning. Second place is going to win 6 to 8 angels. Right? It's going to be 6 to 8. First place is going to be winning. What is it? 12 blue angels. Now, mind you, here's the deal. Here's the deal with the first place winner. And the 12 angels you're gonna win. You're gonna win 6 blue angels from one particular place and 6 blue angels from a different source, right? You're gonna win 6 blue angels from elite menagerie habitats of the closet of Narnia and the Game of Thrones and the Book of Secrets and the Sorcerer's Stone. All right, so everybody give a shout out to the elite menagerie habitats, to the elite the Sorcerer's Stone and the closet of Narnia and the Sorcerer's Stone. Wheezy, she's gonna be. I'm getting with Wheezy. We're gonna be put. I meant, what if you have nowhere to put more angels? Yeah. Hey, listen. If you win this, they're gonna be small. They're not gonna be huge angels. They're gonna be quarter size, because I do not believe they're gonna be quarter size or bigger. They're gonna be around that range. I do not be crazy. I meant LOL. I do not believe in getting you guys angels smaller than it. So to be honest with you, you get yourself a 20. You get yourself a 20 gallon. You can have these guys and then work from there. You know what I mean? You're going to be getting 6 from one source and 6 from another source. The other fun, I have a question. All right, give me 1 second, Fury. The other source is going to be coming from Consolidated Fish Farms of another type of blue angelfish. Now, the reason why you're getting angelfish from 2 different sources is because my hopes is that you do breed these suckers. My hopes is that you breed them, and or you can flip them at a swap. There you go. You can take with the knowledge that I hope that you guys receive from this competition. You can go ahead and cherry pick the best ones from the 6 from Consolidated and the 6 from elite menagerie habitats. You can cherry pick and go, these are my keepers. And like like Elite said, you can go ahead and flip them at a swap. You can trade them out. You can do whatever. You can do whatever you want. But my hopes is that, you know, maybe you decide you're gonna grow them out and breed them, or maybe you want to enter them in a competition. And do whatever you like with them. But if you do decide to breed them, you guys know I've said it many, many times. I believe in strengthening the bloodline through mixing bloodlines. Now, is it 100% guaranteed that one of Elite Menageries is going to breed with Dan's fish? That's not 100% guaranteed, but you're giving them the opportunity. Hey, you know what I mean? Let them make up their own mind. You can't force them to love who they love. You know what I'm saying? But you're giving them the opportunity. You put them in the tank. Let the chips fall where they may. You know what I mean? Let them bump uglies with whoever the hell they want to bump uglies. Knowing me, I'll get attached and want to keep them all. That's probably going to be the case. That's probably going to be the case, because I can tell you this. This is what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you off the bat. Dan, I know for a fact, I'm gonna be personally, I'm going to be picking out the ones from Dan, because I can do that, because I'm there. I guarantee you, Weezy is not going to be sending over no shabby fish. So I'll put my reputation that the quality of the fish that you will be getting from Dan and Weezy will be top notch. Are they going to be show winners right off the rip? I can't say that. That's up to you and the powers that be on how you graze them and how good you take care of them, and luck of the DNA draw. But they are going to be the best that they have available to them. I can tell you that. So that's going to be first place winner. You're going to get you're also going to get 3 pounds of food, and you're going to get 6 fish from one source, and six blue angels from one source, and 6 blue angels from another source. That's first place winner. Do not sleep on this competition. It's real easy to do. The rules are in my post. You film your fish. I need 1 minute. 1 minute. Anything more than 1 minute, probably not going to be, you can do one more than 1 minute, but we only need 1 minute. But we need 1 good minute. Less than a minute? You can do less than a minute. You can do 3 seconds if you want. You can do 4, 5. You can do 20 seconds. But do you think the judges are going to be able to accurately judge your fish in 20 seconds? If I was you, I'd get the whole damn minute. Actually, I love angels, and I have kept them previously. But as I have, that fish for now, I can't. But you know what, Aquafury? I don't want... Aquafury, you know good and well I'm mad at you. The reason why Aquafury, I get mad at Aquafury is because Aquafury has the one fish that I can't have, that I want above all. Look, I love angelfish, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm telling you right now, if somebody would say, "Hey, AQUA FUNK, we're gonna let you keep dwarf rainbow chanas, but you have to get rid of all your fish," you might see a rainbow whatchamacallit, a puzzle piece chana snakehead across. I don't know. I'm just saying. That's a funk. You have seen my angels. I have sent them. I know I seen them. But what I am saying is, I want your snakeheads. That's what I want. Anyway, so let me get into this. So, yeah, that's the first thing I want to say. Look, y'all, if you know somebody who has angels, you know what I mean, and you're like, yo, you have beautiful angels. They're like, no, I don't want to do it. Be like, go ahead and get them to do it. And if they win, just say, hey, I got you to Stan Pittman. What's up, man? How you doing, brother? If you know somebody who has angels, and they don't want to do it, get them to do it anyway, and then force them to give you their angels. Be like, hey, you won. All those fish are mine. You wouldn't keep the food. Give me the angels or whatever. You know what I mean? What am I doing? I'm over here. I'm doing this. But that's what's going on. So don't sleep on it. Don't sleep on it. More details will be coming out. You want to keep a blobfish? Like that? You want to keep one of those? You know you can win that. Outside in aquatics, it's time to get funky. What's up, man? Hey, how was your meeting or what the event you just recently went to? Homeboy said, hey, yo, all y'all can't go to Aquashella. F Aquashella. Take that, Aquashella. Take that. Y'all need to be here. This is where y'all need to be. Wherever I'm at is where you need to be at. Y'all need to be over here. Did you pick up anything? Did you pick anything up? I like those deep sea fish. They look so crazy. I want to keep. You know what I wouldn't mind? I wouldn't mind having. I wish fish could. I wish I could go to the Bash. I ain't gonna lie to you. The Bash is someplace I've always wanted to be. The problem is it was one of my local swaps, very slow. I was vending. Oh, okay. The Bash is somewhere I've always wanted to go, but life be lifing. Oh, you made $50? How much did it cost you to get there? Ain't that something that you were like, I made $50, but it cost me $100 to get everything there. Every time I want to go to the Bash, and listen, here's the thing. I know people that go to places and they're like, yeah, it's on its way, brother. It is on its way. I can't. For me to go out of town, it's not as easy as just, hey, let's go. You know, with Mia and the girls and hotel arrangements and family of 4. Here's the thing: it's a family of 4, but I'm the only one. $5 of gas, $10. Half a table, so it was worth it. $5 in gas, my age. Ain't nothing $5 in gas anymore. $5 in gas, you was walking. If you spent $5 in gas, you actually walked. It takes you $5 just to get to the gas station to fill up $5 in gas. Oh, here goes. Fish fry staple food. This is what we're filling up today. Fish fry staple food. I want to be keeping a. Hey, I wouldn't mind one to have one of them lanternfish with little things on it. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Yeah. I wouldn't mind having those. I really wouldn't. Was that a mason jar with coffee in it? I may have been wrong about you. It's not coffee. This one is juice. And this one is coffee. But don't get me wrong. I have drank in mason jars with coffee in it many, many times. Many, many times. I just already had it. What do you mean you might be wrong about me? Is that a good or bad thing? I'll let you know right now. Everybody's wrong about me. Whatever you think you knew about me, you're wrong. It's the opposite. I'm going to tell you why. Because I'm a big old liar. I'm a big old freaking liar. No, they are usually pretty busy. Way small compared to Wisconsin. I'm a liar. You guys have no idea of who I really am in real life. I'm actually a stock trader. I'm a gym bro. Yeah. I was in a fraternity. You know? They call me Chaz. That's my name in real life, Chaz. Oh yeah. So we was talking about the deep sea fish. I want to have a ribbon fish. You know one of them ribbon fish? They're like 400 feet long, and it's silver. I want a ribbon fish. Do you sell timeshares? Yeah, sure. Yep. I sell timeshares. I sell pyramid schemes. I sell Mary Kay. I sell everything. I sell all that stuff. Oh snap! Where's my? There it is, right here. But my other thing that I wanted to talk to you about that I'm very excited about is a live stream mañana. Tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a really fun live stream. I'm excited about it. It is going to be a cichlid orientated free thinker. What's up, man? I have no idea. Tupperware. Yeah, I sell Tupperware. Yes, I sell Tupperware. I sell sex toys. Adult toys. I sell adult toys. All those parties where I come to your house and you invite all your friends. I sell all that stuff. Mr. Funk, have you ever had hole in the head in your angels? I've never had hole in the head in my angels. I've seen hole in the head in Oscars many times. I've used copper safe for that. I've seen hole in the head in larger fish. Never had hole in the head in angels before. Me personally. Have I seen pictures with people who have hole in the head with angels? Yes, I've seen it. I've never had hole in the head in any of my fish, but I've seen hole in the head. I've worked at pet stores where fish had hole in the head, but my personal fish never had it. I've seen hole in the head in discus. I've seen hole in the head many times, but I've never had it myself. Hole in the head is often caused by carbon in the tank. Really? You've had hole in the head once? In your own personal head? Or in the head of your fish? I don't know. I cannot say. I don't think I could say yay to that, J-Rock. Not saying you're wrong. I don't know the science behind that particular phrase, that particular statement you said there. I've seen hole in the head with people who's had carbon or didn't have carbon. I don't necessarily. I can't really. Well, what do we? Hole in the head is often. Well, he said often. Okay. So he's not saying it's definitely the cause. Look it up. It's a thing. It's how I got it. Okay, I'll check it out. I definitely will check it out. My first batch. Okay, so if it's worms, a hole in the head starts out like a ring, and it goes. I don't know if that was hole in the head that you had. I don't think Super 9. I don't think that was hole in the head. You might have had some other stuff. Something else. I don't know. I'd have to see a picture of it. So diagnosing things that people tell you is so difficult. It's not that I don't want to help people. It's just that sometimes people explain stuff and other people I, Okay, so it's suspected. What about, okay, what about for people who's had hole in the head without carbon? I'm not saying you guys are wrong. I'm not saying you guys are wrong. I'm just saying, so what about without carbon? And mind you, I am acknowledging that it's saying that it's a one cause, not the only cause. I am acknowledging that. I'm acknowledging that. And this is one reason why I am count myself as super lucky. I haven't really dealt with a lot of diseases in fish. Hole in the head starts in the stomach. It's due to the effects of in the body. Oh, everybody put down in the chat, what do you think, JOK? Yeah, but JOK got his hole in the head because of worms, and that was hole in the brain. He didn't have actual holes in the head. It was inside the brain. So what do you think in the chat? Carbon or no carbon? Even though we have two people that I would consider pretty, intelligent, saying that carbon is a likely cause. What y'all think? I'm coming up on 1.5 without doing a single thing at. I don't use carbon either. But even when I used carbon, I didn't have hole in the head. Even when I used carbon, I didn't get hole in the head. Could it be this? Could it be, and this is without reading the article. I am gonna read up on it. I had a ram with hole in the head, and it didn't have any carbon at all in the tank. See, y'all just confusing the hell out of everybody. Come to AQUA FUNK Aquatics live chat where you will be worse off than when you started. I don't know the science behind it, but it was the only thing that could have gave my fish hex. So, what about this? And I'm just throwing a for instance out there. Could it be not just carbon? Because I do know a problem, a big cause of issue with carbon is not just having carbon, but having carbon that people don't change out. So the idea is this, is that when you have an aquarium and you use carbon in the aquarium, that at some point, if you do not change out the carbon for fresh carbon, that carbon, after it's completely caked up with all the debris and whatnot that is supposed to remove from the water, well, now it's all caked up, and now it turns into basically poison, and it starts releasing harmful stuff into the water. What do you guys say to that? How do you guys think? It makes sense to me, on paper, but what do you guys think about that particular theory, that carbon that has not been changed out is actually poison? See, because my new black one is getting the same symptoms as my first male tank. This is why I do. This is why I don't use carbon, and I do large water changes, and I am very anal about my feeding and the fish I pick. Everything else is way healthy. It's weird. It's only one. Well, that only one may have just been susceptible to whatever it is you got. What do you guys think about that particular idea? That carbon not being used, I'm kind of with it. Shirley, Donnie, oh, you just saying hi to everybody. Oh, okay. So while you guys answer that question about the carbon, old carbon or carbon that has been completely saturated with debris turns into poison. Tomorrow on Mexicali's channel, we're going live. It's going to be me, Mexicali, and flowers with horns. And we're gonna have a live stream. We're gonna be talking about angels, no doubt, because we're gonna try and talk. But being that angels are cichlid, we might even delve into other cichlids. There's plenty of live streams where you're talking about plants and you're talking about shrimp and you're talking about maducus, and all that good stuff. What time is the live stream? But nobody really talks about cichlids anymore. And that's because cichlids is not as popular as it used to be. But my black angel is extremely healthy, so stomach hope it won't. But my angel is extremely healthy, no loss of stomach, no ick, no open wounds except for the hole in the head and around the head, and white worms pooping out on both sides. See, that whole statement is weird. Everyone watching and eating over here. I always talk of pistos. You know what I talk about. Oh, you're pooping? Hold on. Oh, your fish poop. Okay, I thought you meant you was pooping. I was like, bro, that's TMI, man. I don't even know what you're doing right now. Speaking of that, whatever happened to Bare Bottom? Where the hell Bare Bottom go? Yeah, so y'all need to come out to Mexicali's live stream. We're gonna be having visual aids. We're gonna be talking about angelfish's bodies, what to look for, what would be considered. What's the word I'm looking for? What would be considered a plus? What would be considered a minus? What people don't give two craps about? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, some of the things that people would consider a plus, like, oh, this is a trait of a good angelfish. While I would agree, sometimes these experts will say, oh, this is a trait of a bad feature, and I happen to like it. There are some things that people are doing with angelfish. That's the link right there that Donnie just put, NY Gold. Hold on, wait. So check this out. Y'all, you know what? You know how like my live streams I always end up talking about pooping? You know what Donnie did? Donnie NY Gold. Y'all need to go check out a video. He did a video recently where he put doo-doo of his what was it? Is it guppies? He put guppy doo-doo in a microscope to see if the shells from brine shrimp eggs are digestible or non-digestible or harmful or something like that. And it was so here's the truth of the matter. I've always been taught that if you put brine shrimp eggshells in the thing, your fish will eat them and die. It was for science, dude. I know. You say it was for science, but a little bit. I think you was enjoying it a little too much. So I was always taught. I've got water spiders. Stay on top. I was always told that if your fish eat the eggs, the shells of brine shrimp eggs, that they will die. And Donnie put that to the test. If you guys want to know what the outcome was, Donnie, can you please put that? Somebody, can you go to NY Gold and put? I watched the whole thing because it was interesting to me. Maybe the outcome was interesting. Maybe watching a grown man collect fish doodoo and stare at it out of curiosity. That was interesting to me too. You know what I mean? But he's out there. He's doing. Listen. Donnie's out there doing the dirty jobs that nobody else wants to do to get the questions answered that we need to be better fish keepers. So I appreciate Donnie for being that one to do what nobody else wants to or probably would ever think about doing, which is doing a video of he shows you it. He shows you it. He's got video evidence of his results. And the whole time I'm like, is this? And I've known Donnie for a long time now, and I'm like, my man is really staring at fish doo-doo. There it is right there. Mexicali and Donnie put it up there. NY Go Brine Shrimp Shells video and Pip put it up there. Y'all go watch it. Go watch it. Donnie's been doing a lot of stuff about brine shrimp eggs. I can't say, I don't think Donnie gets enough credit for the stuff he does in this thing. He does really good videos. He breeds fish. He shows you guys how to breed fish. Everything was going good. Everything was going stellar. Everything was going nice. We was talking about angelfish. We was talking about science stuff. We was talking about upcoming things. We was talking about competitions. We was talking about live streams that people don't normally live. I was giving kudos to a fellow YouTuber, a friend, a longtime friend. I've known Donnie longer than I've known anybody else here in this chat. And then here we go. Here we go with old Stan Pittman. Just gonna go ahead and just trash. What is this? What is this? Why is this on my screen? Get out of here. Get out of here. What do you do? You're not supposed to be here. And old Stan just gonna trash it up. My brine shrimp don't have shells. What do you mean your brine shrimp don't have shells? Yeah, see, he does a lot of, he does mainly, from what I've seen, Donnie, over the years, he breeds a lot of fish out of curiosity just to see if he can do it. And then he shows you guys how he did it. In case you guys, he's bred barbs and tetras, and he shows you guys how he did it. So if you guys ever wanted to breed these things, he's actually doing them. Very cool, Donnie. We just bred those particular Daniels. I use a microscope to see if I have paramecium in my water. You know what? I need to get a microscope. Because right now, I'm just using my phone and doing like this. I don't see it. It must not be there. But, yeah. I don't think Donnie gets enough love. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't think he gets enough love. And I joke with him about his art. Because he'll draw pictures. He'll be like, yeah, that's my little picture of whatever, It's my picture of an angelfish there, and that's his head, and that's his tail, and that's a fin. That's a fin right there, and his eyeball. It is what it is, whatever. And anyway, that's what it is. That's exactly how he promotes his art ability. You know what I mean? That's why I joke with him. He always down. He's a regular pick asshole. Donnie's a pick asshole. Pick asshole. Oh boy. But yeah, if you guys want to know and see what happens to brine shrimp eggs in the doo-doo of guppies, watch that video. Does it digest? Does it not digest? Will it kill your fish? Will it kill an itty bitty little guppy? Does it matter? Can they eat nothing but brine shrimp egg shells? Are we really wasting our time trying to pull out all these damn shells all the damn time? Be so specific. Are we wasting our time? Can't we just dump the whole thing in there and let the shells fall where they may? Huh? That's what Donnie said. Donnie said that. Hey, just dump it all in there. See what happens. He didn't say that. He didn't say that. That's what I said. But y'all get the gist. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all can't listen to me. I don't know who would listen to me. Y'all be ashamed of yourselves. But hey, listen, y'all. And let's say me, Mexicali, and Flowers with Horns, we did a live stream about cichlids. What type of cichlids would you guys be interested in hearing about? Huh? That's a good question. What type of cichlids really tickles your pickle, floats your boat? Huh? Because I know, like I said, I know we all know cichlids has fallen out of favor over the since when I started. I remember everything was monster fish, monster, tank busters, monster tank busters, monster fish, monster tank busters. That's what every video said. Every video title was monster tank busters, giant. I don't know nothing. I'm gonna keep it that way. I claim the dumb American cichlids. Yeah, but do you want monster or nanos? Because in my opinion, while they are all cichlids, there is a huge difference, especially when you start talking about Central American cichlids. Central American cichlids, South American cichlids, African cichlids. Like, so when people put Central and South American cichlids in the same category, sometimes I kind of like, my eyes twitch a little bit. Just one eye. Because to me, there's huge differences. Huge differences between them. And a lot of people like to put them in the same category. Like, Central, South, it is what it is. Why not do one segment on nano cichlids and another on monster cichlids? The thing I have against nano cichlids is this. I think they get covered plenty by people who keep planet tanks and community tanks. I think they get covered plenty. Apistos, rams, all the way up to even blue acaras. But I think they get, except when it gets to like fancy ones. Funk, do you still have any of those electric blue Dempseys? I got two left. And I am going to do a video on them. It's just they have been in a very stagnant. They haven't grown. They grew and then stopped. All the other fish in the tank has continued to grow. So I'm like, I don't know what to say about them. I'm trying to do a video on them. Like, I keep thinking, like, what the hell am I going to say other than the fact that the source that I got these fish from, because it wasn't my care. Okay? It has to be the source. And the reason why I say it wasn't my care is because I've had them by themselves and I've had them with other fish. The other fish in the tank excelled. They continued to die off, but they died off at a certain spot. What's up, Whitetail? They died off at the 3 months mark. At the 3 month mark is when all kinds of weird stuff happening. I got a 180 tank for the... Hey, congratulations, Whitetail. Okay, here the thing is, Whitetail. Have you picked what type of Oscar you're going to get? Plenty of types out there. Congratulations on the 180. Getting that Oscar or Oscars. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I couldn't be okay with just one Oscar and a 180. I'd probably get Mo. So yeah, I'm really trying to be like, what am I gonna say about these guys? Um, Probably do a cautionary tale video, you know. But I don't want to do not get these fish because obviously people have had these fish to fruition to their growth. I just did not. So do I tell people never get this fish, or it's a electric blue Dempseys are always a mess. Wasn't you? Wasn't you? It's the fish. What? Can you read? Can you I agree with the first half. That last line throwing me off, Pip. Throwing me off. Yeah, no, they are a mess. I was basically, it was an experiment that I was doing to see, what's the deal. Which I got some valuable information on this batch. I want to get more to do a second one, honestly, to get more info. I just want to get it from a different batch. I want to make sure that whoever I got the second batch of electric blue, I want to be 100% sure I got them from a different supplier, a different breeder. But yeah, other than the fact that I'm still back to, the original. The breeders suck, and well, not the breeders suck. The idea of this fish as a standalone species, they're not ready, which I've always kind of said. I don't think they're ready. I think there's a whole lot of problems with their their DNA. I don't think they're ready as a line yet. All I did was just confirm that. You know what I mean? That's all I've done. I wish I had something better to say. I wish I had a hey, here's a way to overcome their DNA issues. These are a delicate fish with DNA issues, but if you do this, and this, you can overcome this particular issue. I with this particular batch, I did not find anything that I can do to overcome that. If I get a Delhizzy Beischer at the same time as the Oscars and keep it in the 75 tank until fully grown, and then adding it to the 180 and Oscars, and then, sorry, late to the party. All right, so whitetail, I think I get what you're saying. So your Oscars are gonna grow so fast. If you're trying to put a Delhizzy Beischer with your Oscars, this is what I suggest you do, and it's gonna require quite a bit of patience on your part. Okay, when I say quite a bit, I'm talking about years worth of patience on your part. You're gonna have to get yourself, first of all, the biggest Delhizzy Beischer that you can afford. Okay, I know you're a young man. So it's not like you got your pockets flush. I don't know what you do. You might cut a lot of lawns. I don't know. But you're going to have to get the biggest Delhizzy Beischer you can afford. Within reason. Because your Oscars are going to go from zero. Yeah. See, I'm getting to that, Whit. Your Oscars are going to grow incredibly fast. Now, if you get a Delhizzy Beischer this big, right? And you get Oscars that are this big, and you think, oh, there's no way this Oscar can eat this Beischer. You'd be correct until a couple of months pass by. Then your Oscars will be able to eat that Delhizzy, okay? And they probably will do it. So what you're gonna have to do is, if you really, really want your Delhizzy Beischer to live with your Oscars, you're gonna have to get that Delhizzy, put it in a separate tank, grow it out. Now you're gonna have to wait years to grow out that Delhizzy Beischer to get big enough to go to your Oscar, or you're gonna have to buy one big enough to grow to move with your Oscars as a full-grown Oscar. That's just the reality of it. That's just the reality of what you're trying to do. It's just the size and the growth rate you're gonna be up against. That's the unfortunate truth of it. I wish I had better news for you, but I can give you options like growing one out, but it's going to be years. Buying one big enough, but it's going to be pricey. But those are your only two options. Polar opposites on the growth rate. Yeah. Yeah, polar opposites. And I know it sucks. It sucks. I know. But that's just that's where we're at. But I will tell you this: they will make they will make a good pair if the sizing is correct. It's just pricing is pricing. Nothing grows faster than us. You know, I had a chocolate cichlid that grew pretty fast. I would put my chocolate cichlid right up there with the growth rate of an Oscar. I had a chocolate cichlid grew. That sucker grew fast. Right up there with the growth rate of an Oscar. That sucker grew. So, for those of you who just came in, let me go over again for this angelfish competition, the prizes, right? The prizes. The prizes are, third place winner is going to win 3 pounds of fish food, right? 3 pounds of fish food. What if I keep the Dahizzy in the 75 tank, then once it's fully grown, I'll put it in the 180? Yeah, no, I totally agree with that. Just you have to be ready that you're going to have it in that 75-gallon tank for quite a bit of time, a couple years before it's going to be ready to be big enough to go in with the Oscars. I mean, you could. That's going to be the best way you can do it without just buying a Delhizzy Beischer already big enough. But that's going to be the best way you can do it. Which, if that's what you're going to do, I would suggest getting 2 Delhizzy Beischers, because what you don't want to do is you don't want to get yourself 1 Delhizzy Beischers, keep that sucker for 2 years, and right before it's ready, you know, right when you got it, and then the sucker die on you. Now you just wasted 2 years of work. Get yourself like 2 Delhizzy Beischers, just in case something happens, and you're 2 years into the project, and you're like, God dang it. Yeah. Whit know what's up. So I would suggest you get 2 Delhizzy Beischers, because it never fails. Whenever you're growing something out and you're almost to where you want it to be, something happens and it dies, and you're like, damn, all these years just wasted. So get yourself more than 1 Delhizzy. Get yourself more than one, which you can do that. I've had Beischers in the 75 for years. They grew so slow. Yep. If you're going to do Beischers and try and grow them out, just go ahead and be prepared to be at the farmer's market getting yourself fresh fish to try and grow them suckers out fast. So, back to the angelfish competition. You guys, if you have angels, or you know somebody with angels, third place winner will be, I'm going to do a video on this. This is going to be pretty soon. Third place winner will be get 3 pounds of fish food. Second place winner is going to get 1 pound of fish food and 6 to 8 blue angelfish. Right? 6 to 8 blue angelfish. Buy a large one. You'll be now. Yeah. Sorry for all the no. I started this channel to answer people's questions. I started this channel to answer people's questions more so than to be the funny guy. You're the reason why I'm here, gamer. You're the reason why I'm here, brother. If it wasn't for people needing questions answered, this channel wouldn't exist. You know, I'd stop. Everything stops when somebody has a question. All the fun and games stop. You ever look when I was growing up? Hey, thank you for the birthday wishes, CRP. You never forget my birthday. That's why you are special to me. That's why you are special to me. Everybody else in this chat, but not CRP. You want to know why? CRP never forgets. Never. Yes, it's my birthday. It's my birthday today. And CRP remembered and nobody else did. You know how that makes me feel? You know how that makes me feel? It makes me feel unwanted. It makes me feel like neglected, like nobody cares. Thank you for the birthday wishes, Whitetail. It makes me feel used because you guys just use me for your entertainment without giving me any kind of thought of my feelings, any thought of, you know, what's going on in my life. It's just, hey, you be funny, make me laugh, and I don't care about what's going on with you or what you hold dear or what's special in your life. You are here to make me giggle. I don't care about you. Answering questions is definitely why we're here. That's right. That is what we're here to do. Answering questions and being neglected by the people that we seem to care about the most is why we are here. Hey, Wick, you shut your filthy mouth, all right? First of all, there we go with that. Shut your filthy mouth. It is my birthday. I was born on leap year, all right? So you just hush. You shut your mouth when you're talking to me, all right? It is my birthday. You don't know. You don't know my life. Was you there? No. You wasn't there, huh? It was all. What's the two? What are you writing symbols for? What is all that? I'm only here to make fun of. That's what anybody's only here for, to make fun of me, regardless of this special day of my life. You know, hey, Funk's having his Funk special day. Let's ruin it. Let's ruin it, huh? Take. Huh? Take. Funk who? Have you, Justin? Thank you, Justin. Justin is there, another one since day one for years. Thank you, Justin. I appreciate you. Day one. Just in case, been there since New Jersey. Justin and Donnie been there since New Jersey. Been here since I lived in Jersey. They've been rocking with me. I'm actually your daddy. Oh yeah? Hey, you owe me 50 years of child support with interest. You better pay up, you deadbeat. You better pay up, you deadbeat. And hey, you know what? I'm taking inflation. I'm adding all that in. You want to play around? I play. Yep, he's Maury. He is the father. He owes me money. Pay me. You deadbeat. 50 years of birthday presents, 50 years of shoes, 50 years, all of it. 1941. All of that. You owe me all that. Lunch money. You're inflated already? You know what? I'll give you something to inflate. I'll give you something to inflate. He needed cigarettes? Yeah. He said, I'll be back. I'm going to go get me a pack of Marlboros. And he bounced. You still. That's why you bugged out? Go ahead, bug out if you want. I'm calling, you know what? Taking all your tax money. I'm taking all your tax money and your paycheck. I'm calling you get all your tax money and your paychecks. Maybe you might have been able to get away with that back in the day, but not no more. No, no, no. All your taxes. Don't worry, don't think it. Are you still out getting milk? I'll be back. I'm gonna get me a pack of Marlboros, and then never seen him again. You owe me 50 years of birthday gifts, all that, shoes, all of that. You wanna play? Okay, we can play. We can play. Bouncing like a big rubber ball. You know what? Everything. All my recitals. All of that. You owe me money. You owe me money, you deadbeat. What do you think I was supposed to do, B-Man? I've seen they sent letters to deadbeat dads saying they won money and arrest them. Yeah, when they go to pick it up, hey, and then when you pick it up, you get arrested. That's funny. That's funny. That's what's gonna happen to Wit. Wit, hey, you need to go down. You need to go down to the downtown to pick up your money that they have money that they lost a long time ago and it's owed to you. You need to go downtown and pick it up. Go pick it up. Go ahead. Go pick it up. I get so many wage garnishments come through, 98% child support. Oh, from your job? Yeah. Oh, so you get your employees. You're talking about your employees? They're like, yeah, we're going to take this dude's money. We're going to take this dude's money because he ain't been paying the child support. We're going to go ahead and garnish it. That's what's going to happen to Wit. I'm going to garnish Wit. I'm going to garnish it. Yep. Because when you first said it, Justin, I thought you was talking about yourself. Hey, look, I already know where you work, man. I know where you live. The man is on their way. They're on their way to come over there and garnish your money. Let me ask y'all a question. So, for those of you who don't have large aquariums, large amounts of aquariums. In fact, you know what? Yeah, let's do this. Hold on, I'll be right back. So for those of you, it don't matter, man. The IRS finds you anywhere you go. My daughter's father routinely disappears from her life for years. This last time I told him he wasn't welcome to come into our life anymore. It's been 3 years since I heard from him. That's a shame. That's a shame. That really is a shame. So, for those of you, so look, one of my, especially like Cam, you know what I mean? You have the same birthday as my little brother. Well, your little brother was born on a very good day. So, like this right here. This stuff right here, right? This is my fish food powder, right? My fish fry powder. Oh, wait. This is not the powder. This is the crumble. Man, I was about to feel the wrong damn thing. Woo! I'm glad you guys stopped me. I was about to feel the wrong damn thing. Oh, that would have been bad. Well, the well, this is actually pretty good too. This is the 5515. So let's just go with this one. Just because it's already out. So this is 5515. This is 55% probiotics. This is 55% probiotics and 55% protein, probiotics, and vitamins. This would be good for angels and rams. Really anything really small. It's a crumple, right? And I know Jose, he loves this stuff for his discus. He loves this stuff for his discus. Would you, for you guys that don't have large amounts of fish, would you guys be interested? What voodoo? You talk about Papolo? Man, you better leave Papolo alone, man. He was, you know what? After that live stream, he was actually kind of pissed at you, man. He's actually kind of pissed at you. He said he was trying to be cool, but he said he was holding his tongue. Would you guys be interested? Because I've been contemplating going to a smaller. Well, look, there it goes. So Elite Menagerie, she buys food for her shop. She buys food in bulk for her shop to feed her fish. So yeah, but I've been thinking about doing. I've been thinking about going with a smaller thing for people who don't have large whatchamacallit, fish rooms. But when I first came up with the idea of selling fish food, he said polo. It's not polo, it's papolo. Polo. When I first came up with the idea of selling fish food in bulk, it was for people with large amounts of fish. That's how come I did it by the pound. But more and more, I've heard people say, oh, is Jacob in here? More and more, I've heard people, you thought you was going to troll us, Funk? You know, here's a funny thing, Jacob. I think you misunderstood what I said. I'll get back to that in a second. Yeah, you definitely misunderstood what I said. But I had more and more people say, well, I don't have enough fish to buy a pound, which I was like, I know it's not for people who don't have a lot of fish, but more and more people who want to try it. Want a gummy bear? Oh, okay, you knew I was playing. What do you mean, do I want a gummy bear? Oh, you talking about... There's a fly in here. I hate fucking flies. But, so, I've been thinking about going with a smaller package to offer stuff to people. And when I say I've been thinking about it, I'm like 80% gonna do it. It's just I got so much on my plate right now, so many avenues. It's hard to go. Okay, which one am I gonna start first? I guess that's my problem right now. Okay, yeah, we'll go with that one. We'll go with that one. Papa Roach. What's up, Uncle Smiley? Big Bad, what's up, my man? Yeah, we're all doing good. I gotta get this thing. Hold on, wait. My man said Papa Roach. Hold on, wait. Let me get the right food. I almost put the wrong food in it. Okay, Papa Roach. What the hell? Papa Roach. But if I do it, I'm really only going to offer, starting out, I'm going to offer the fish fry, the shake, the 50, 55, the 50, and, well, I might as well just put all of it. So this is the stuff that, where the hell's my Scoopy? God dang it. God dang it. Here's my Scoopy. So this is the stuff right here. This is the good stuff right here. That's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. What was it? The AQUA FUNK fish fry staple is the, yeah, that's what this is right here. That's what this is right here. And this is what I think a lot of people would be interested in a small amount. Because right now, a pound of this is $15. I don't know. You got to be a serious breeder to go through a pound of this stuff. You have to be serious. Now, I will say this. Mexicali uses this on his nanofish. I need a food that is good to sell from. I got you, Mexicali. Mexicali uses this on his nanofish. In fact, you guys want to see what it does? Here. For those of you who hasn't never seen it in action. So, all right. So it does that. And anyway, it goes down kind of slow, right? It stays up there for a while and it goes down slow. So it doesn't just rush to the bottom. Or you can do like this to the water, right? You can shake up the water and then this happens. And then that happens. Either one you want to do. You know? But I was surprised that he used it on his nanofish. So I tried it on these guys and they seem to like it too. They spend a whole lot of time eating because it's so little. But it works. And my water doesn't get dirty. So I'm happy with that. Like, my water's nice and clean. Look at, any of you ever seen one of those snails? Look at that snail. Look at that crazy looking snail. I forget what that snail is called. It's weird looking. You want to know what those fish are called? Those blue ones with the red nose? They're called shwada. Shwada. That's what they call them. They go shwada. Shwada. At least that's what I call them. Shwada. Little catfish. All right. So anyway. That's what I was gonna do. That's what I was gonna do. What the hell? All right, what are y'all guys talking about? So that's my stuff. That's the stuff that I'm surprised at. My fish love that food. Would it be good for mollies and tetras? The next time you order food, I'll send you samples. I have about 100 cherry baby fry that are past brine shrimp. Eat that. And yeah, that's what this is for. This is for fish that are past brine shrimp. Um, anyway, yeah, I sell a pound of it for 15. But for people who can't, like, I was like, what about people who just have like a small amount? Like, let's say you just have a small amount of fish. Like, what the hell? You can't go through a pound of it. So I was like, bomb. I was also thinking about doing like a 3-pack, this, shake, and 55, like all 3 sizes, so that you can go from fry to juvie to just ready to sell. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you have each step. That's what I think I will do too, to make it more reasonable. There's different ways I can do it, but anyway, that's what. Let me get. I'm over here just talking away and I ain't got crap done. You know what I mean? Won some food a while back, but he never sent it to. Did you really? Hey, Pip, are you serious? Did you win some food and I never sent it? Are you serious? Because, I mean, like, it's quite possible. And if you never mentioned it to me, I might have totally. I can't tell when you're serious, though. That's the problem with you, Pip. If you're serious, let me know, and I will definitely send it. I will definitely send it. I know for a fact I don't have your address. I know that 100%. Did I? Hold on. Now that you mention it, now that I'm thinking I did. Pip, send me your address. I send it you regardless. Just because you're cool like that. No, yes, I remember now. Cause I remember thinking what I was supposed to send you. I was definitely gonna send you. I definitely was gonna send you for definitely gonna send Spirinilla, because I knew for a fact that Foxy she was big on cats, Cory cats. You're right. You're 100% right, Pip. You're 100% right. Email me your address though at aquafunk00. aquafunk00@gmail.com. You're 100% right, but I never got your You're 100% right, but I know I never got your email either. Your text, your address, aquafunk00. Send me it. You're 100% right. You're 100% right, because I do remember I was like, oh, I'm definitely gonna send Spirinilla for Foxy. That was 100% right. You are correct, and I hate saying you're correct to you. I'll say it to anybody else with a smile on my face, but if I have to say it to Piplin, I get irritable, and I have to say it to Pip. So now I'm mad. Yeah, okay. Just now? All right. All right, cool. All right. So because of the time, so Foxy's gonna get whatchamacallit. What do you want, Pip? Do you want to try this fry food? You want to try this fry food, Pip? Foxy's definitely gonna get Spirinilla pellets. Did you want to try this fry food? Yeah, Pip. You know I'm kind of. I know I'm missing other. Wait, what are you talking about? You know what? If you guys wouldn't joke around with me so much, I would probably be able to answer whatchamacallit. I'll go through all my emails. I do be loving Corey's, but I'm not. I'm an axolotl lady. Send me some. Meaty pellets samples, please. What, like the high protein ones? Okay, I'll send you high protein. See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all must keep playing with me so goddamn much. I'm gonna punch y'all in the filthy faces. That's what I want to do. I want to do that. I want to punch y'all in the face. Just one little punch in the face. That's all I want to do. Just one time. Just pop out in the face. Will you forget about him and we ain't having it? Well, you forgot about him and we ain't having it. Well, it's Pip, so, I mean, you know, Pip is like, you know what I mean? Someone. I really feel bad about Foxy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Pip, I'd be like, I'd continue to lie. If it was just Pip, I'd be like, I never said damn thing. But because he's with Foxy, I'm like, eh. You notice when he said that, I was like, hold on, wait. I told Foxy this. I didn't say like, you know, the only reason why I remembered is because of Foxy. You know what I mean? I don't really care about him. I don't care about him. Pip could kiss a butt. You know, Pip could kiss butts. But I remembered immediately Foxy. If you have a... you know what? I've been trying to get a moist meaty pellet, but unfortunately, because I can't. I honestly to God, there is a company that I am trying to get with, but the problem is, and they have a moist meaty pellet that I'm going to continue to try and get with them, but to be honest with you, I'm not going to be able to sell in bulk with them, and the profit margin, I just don't see the benefit. This stuff, the reason why I'm so hardcore on this stuff is because I want people to save money, and, Auntie K's in here, and, said he could kid, yeah, and all the other stuff, like I could sell Extreme, I could sell this, I could sell that, but y'all ain't gonna save no money. It's gonna be more expensive buying it through me than you'd be able to buy it through anybody else, so why would you buy it? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way I could buy it as much as you can buy it on Amazon. And that's just the truth of the matter, you know? And there is one company that I saw have a meaty pellet, and I was really impressed with it because, but it wasn't in the cards. Not for what I'm trying to do. It's not for what I'm trying to do. Unfortunately. I wish I could do it all, like compete with all these other places, because then it'd be a whole different story, but I can do bulk fish food. I call it staple because that's what I'm willing to do. I'm willing to call it staple, but I can tell you this much. Like I said, I'm just saying that. I call it staple, but it's good shit. You was catching up on Star Wars and art? The hell does that mean? Star Wars and art? Well, you was binge watching Star Wars like from the beginning? You was binge watching Star Wars? So I am probably gonna be going to a different package, you guys. I'm gonna probably be going to a different package if things continue to happen like I see it happening. Um, if prices go up to where I have to, before I have to raise my prices on stuff, I will change packaging to make so that the prices do not have to go up. You know what I'm saying? Um, you know? So we'll see what happens. I actually like these packaging. They help me out, the colors and all that stuff. But if they're like, oh yeah, this, that, and the other, and you know, and this, and we're gonna raise the prices and stuff like that, and I'm like, yeah, well, I'll just go with a different packaging, so that I can keep my prices the same, so that you guys can continue to get a deal. You know? No, they're not. They're not cheaper. They are easier to deal with, but they're not cheaper. I've looked on different suppliers, Uniline and this, that, and the other. They're not cheaper. They would be more expensive, and to be honest with you, you know, like even if I raise my prices a little bit to make up for a jar, because I know a jar is easier to deal with than this right here. Even if I raise my prices a little bit to do the jar, you guys would still be okay with it. I know that because it wouldn't be that much more expensive. Well, it'd be more expensive, but you guys would still be getting a huge deal. But I don't know. I see life being more expensive everywhere you go, and I still want, if I could still make money and have this be the one thing that's a constant, you know. I second that, George. What did George say? Shit, I'm good with Ziploc bag. Yeah, see, that's where I'm kind of going with that, George, or Mexicali, is if I could lower the flash, you know, the, oh, look, it's a big purple bag and it's got and still keep it. I saved my co-op food containers. Jarge is gonna cost more to ship. Yeah, yeah. You see what I'm saying? It's if I could keep the cost down, so that you guys keep, you know, the same, and I think I'd rather go that way, in the long run. So if I went with one bag, like all one color, and just changed the title, the name on it. But just went with one color bag instead of a whole bunch of different color bags, or one style of bag. You know, I think you should lower the price of the fry food. That's the most expensive food at AQUA FUNK Aquatics. You know what? I'm gonna be real with you. I have gone back and forth about that, because it is the most expensive food at AQUA FUNK Aquatics. But at some point, I have compared it to food that's equivalent, and I can't. I just really can't. You know. I really can't. For how much I pay for it, and then compare it to other food that is equivalent on the market. I put it this way: $15. I know a place that sells a food, regardless of what the hell they say they do. You did that. You did that discreet. I can tell you right now, there's another place that you can get the same. Do you think you get the same food? Maybe a couple of tweaks here and there. The same amount, and it's going for like close to $100. There's another place that I saw that had it for $80 for this amount. Yeah. Yeah. Just saying. I think 1 pound of fried food is great. I currently pay 25 for 8 ounces of. God damn. See, that's why I'm like, I don't. And like I said, you can even ask Mexicali. Mexicali has gone down the fish food rabbit hole, doing videos with people who manufacture fish food and stuff like that. Not just me. Not just me now. Like, he's done it with other people. And once you start kind of going, like, pulling the curtain back, you start going like, what the fuck? You know, like, holy crap. Like, what the hell? And Mexicali was actually angry. I'm not going to complain about the price. Mexicali thinks, I'll be real with you. Who's else in Mexicali? It'd be more money. I'd charge you more. It's like, why are you not? And that's because Mexicali is looking out for me, which that's why I appreciate Mexicali. But yeah, it's at some point I'm like, God dang, man, $35 a pound. Shit. Listen, I don't look. People can do whatever they want, you know, and that's fine. I try not to rock the boat too much. I really don't want to make enemies and shit like that. Not that I really care at the same time, but there's such thing as screwing the whole system up, you know. But look at what's going on today in the world, you know. I think if there's one thing you don't have to fucking worry about is not being able to feed your, you know, having to worry about this, that, you got to at least feed your freaking fish. You know, you don't have to half-ass it, you know, with one thing. There's one thing I don't have to half-ass it with is your fish food, you know. Yeah, this is my personal opinion. I stumbled across this fish food. I started feeding it to my fish. I was like, you know what? It's too bad other people can't do it. I was like, why can't I get this in other people's hands? And there it is. I use a yeah, it does. Yes, whitetail. I do both. What whitetail say? Should I put any rocks or driftwood in the Oscar? Yeah. You know what? So here you go. Check this out. Oscars are from the Amazon. So get some inspiration from looking at the pictures of underwater images of the Amazon. Or from Florida. Florida. But how many orders do I have? I gotta do this now. 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, I gotta send 4 out today, and then the rest I'll have for the next time somebody. I'm telling you, people love this crap. I like it too. It's just that's why I was like, I think smaller bags, more people will be able to get it. You know, because like I said, you have to have a lot of freaking fry or tetras or nanofish to get this. Time to quit slacking, back to work. Yeah, quit slacking, Stan. Get your mind out of the waffle gutter. That's what you need to do. Stop daydreaming about nasty stuff. Was having a good live stream. Didn't nobody say anything nasty, and here goes old Pittman. Gotta go ahead and do it. Would you be interested in working with a Northeast distributor? I think I know a guy. I would. I'd be interested in talking to anybody right now, to be honest with you. Give me a call after the stream. I really would be interested in talking to anybody right now. I do have some things in mind. But are you talking about getting it in stores? Let me know. I would be interested. I definitely would be. Definitely. I'd be more interested in getting it in your hands, to be honest with you. I went to Florida for a week a few years ago, and I only went outside to go swimming because it was too hot. Yes, it is. It's hot as hail out here. Oh, here we go. I'm like a kinky. Okay. I'm like a kinky genie. When somebody asks for nasty stuff, I show up. Well, hey, I'm glad to have you here, that kinky genie. That's what should be your name, kinky genie. Passing wind. So who said something nasty? Who said something nasty? Hey, Wet, Wet, you better stop it. You know that's not true. You know that's not true, Wit. Florida, man. I'm thinking about moving back to Virginia. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would love to move back to Virginia. Where it has 4 seasons. People ain't crazy. I don't know. Oh, so anyway, here we go. I forgot to. So first of all, don't forget, tomorrow we're gonna have a great live stream. Me and Mexicali. We're on Mexicali's channel. Very excited about this live stream. We're gonna be talking about cichlids, angelfish. What to look for in angelfish. What people misconceptions about angelfish. Some misconceptions. A lot of people may have a show-winning angelfish in their house and not even freaking know it. Some people have an angelfish that they think is a show-winning fish, and they may not. It may not be. You know what I mean? But most of all, I want people to look at their angelfish and kind of be able to pick it apart, not in a negative way, but at least know what it is that they're looking at. We're probably going to be talking about other cichlids that might come up, hybrid cichlids, cichlid bodies in general, health, just in general. There's plenty of live streams talking about plants and nanofish and aquascaping and water parameters and shrimp. Those live streams are a dime a dozen. You know what I mean? Funk. A hurricane video from a year ago? You keep messing up his name. See what's gonna happen. You end up with an itchy anus. You don't want no itchy anuses. Anyway, we're gonna talk about that. We'll get some more in depth on the competition. But as of right now, you guys need to start doing some stuff with your angelfish. Sending in some videos for the competition. Third place winner is gonna win 3 pounds of fish food. Second place winner is gonna win 1 pound of fish food and 6 to 8 angelfish. First place winner is gonna win 12 angelfish, 6 from one source and 6 from another source, and fish food. So yeah, you need to get that going. There's still plenty of time. You might. I'm going to do a video on how to prep an angelfish. How do you spell it? You know what? I like the way you're spelling it right now. I love your spelling. Every time I see it, it's something different. You continue doing what you're doing because it's funny to me. Um, yeah. You know what? People do that for competitions all the time. They'll buy a fish and then enter it in a competition. And a lot of times they win. A lot of times they win. To be honest with you. Here's the cool part about the competition. The competition has nothing to do with how rare the freaking fish is. Right? It's like, oh, this is an altum, and you put it in a competition and it's like, oh, you know, oh, my zebra is never gonna win. You got an altum, you got a datinum, you got a Bulgarian seal point, and oh, I got a marble. Well, if your marble is in excellent condition, you know, and it's showing all the traits that it should be, you have a chance to win. You know, you got an altum and it's not really quite doing, you know, what it should be, then who cares? Like, it doesn't matter. The species of the angelfish is not what matters. It's the condition. It's the vibrance. It's how well it's been taken care of. It's not a competition over what's the rarest fish. It's what's the best fish. So, yeah, it doesn't matter. Species does not matter. It's not a flex competition. Who's got the most expensive fish? You can win this with a fish that you got from freaking Petco. You know what I mean? That's what I'm digging about it. You can win this thing with a fish you got from Petco. In fact, in some ways, I definitely look forward to seeing the submissions. Can't wait to see what everyone has. So many varieties. I like smoky veils. We're gonna go over that. So we're gonna go over veil fish. We're gonna go over veils in the thing, because even as a veil, there are a couple of things as a veil. How do we enter and where? We're gonna it's in I had a community post with all the information. You can hit me up at what the hell? Carl Rangers. But unfortunately, because I can't send prizes to Canada, but you can check it out. You can check it out. I think that sucks about the whole Canada thing and the overseas thing. You know, not being able to say stuff. You know what? That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Yes, you can definitely do that. You can definitely do that. You can definitely do that. There you go. There you go. Look at that. Auntie K, because it's free. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. It's free to enter. You don't have to pay crap to enter. You just do the videos and send it out. We're going to go more in depth on that tomorrow. Yeah. I didn't even think about that. Let's say you don't want to win. You don't want to. I got too many fish already. I don't want to win. Enter it anyway. If you win, you can always donate it to somebody. I didn't even think about that. You're a genius. You're a genius, Auntie K. It must be the spirits. The native indigenous spirits has come into Auntie K and gave her smarts. That's what come she's so smart, because she has the ancestors telling her what to do. And her violent. She's got a lot of violent tendencies. Don't talk bad about Auntie K. She'll take her shoes off and hit you with them. Not like a chancleta. But Anyway, so yeah, you need a yeah, first place winner is gonna get uh 12 angels, 6 from one source and 6 from another, and fish food, um and enough to it's gonna be 3 pounds of fish food, and you're gonna be able to breed those if you want, you know. You know the funny thing is I'm reading what you're saying, and I'm saying the name in my head, and I can't. Papolo, Papolo, and then I'm reading what you write, and that's like, I wanted a yellow monitor. Hmm. The worst angel and submit it. Well, there are some things you have to do. For instance, for one is the submission has to be. If we feel like it's bull, we might contact you and try and verify if we feel like but all the submissions have to be time stamped and dated. So it's not like you can, you know, you know what I'm saying? It's not like you could do all that. But if we feel like the submission is bogus, we're gonna look into it. We're gonna look into it. Um, we might ask for, hey, can you send us some more images so that we can get a second look at this? And if you can't come up with a second images, you're probably full of it. You know what I mean? Just saying. There's ways we can figure it out. You know. He's going to contact us about car extended warranty. Okay, so listen, I'm gonna go ahead and kill it. Hey, what you guys think of? Should I do the goatee thing? What y'all think? Should I do the goatee? Think about doing a goatee. Someone's gonna go to the store and take an angel video. Yeah, yeah. So I have somebody right now who's sending a video, and I know it's old video. I know, like I know it's an old video. I know it's an old video. I bet you if I contact them right now, that hey, can you send us a more recent one? They wouldn't be able to send us a more recent one. But can you send us another one doing this, that, and the other? They wouldn't be able to do it. I seriously doubt it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. You want to do a submission set? Go ahead, Savage. Well, come to Mexicali's live stream tomorrow, where it'll be a little bit more set up for it. I was just doing fish food right today, but yeah. But listen, I'll catch y'all later, man. Y'all guys take it easy. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. Deuces.